Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. With Egypt hosting the COP27 climate change conference taking place in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, it's a very good opportunity, of course, to promote for tourism in Egypt and to benefit from this event to promote and boost tourism in Egypt. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phono with Dr. Yehia Abdul, the Tourism Counselor. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Amal. How are you?
Well, Dr. Abdul, Egypt is hosting a very important and historical event here in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, which is the COP27. Could you give us your insight concerning the importance of this for promoting for tourism, not only in the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh, but in Egypt as a whole?
Well, actually, hosting the UN climate change conference in Sharm el-Sheikh is a spectacular event for Egypt and the whole world as well. Over 120 presidents of the states, kings, and queens have participated in the summit to deal with the critical effects of climate change on our planet. And at the same time, we have seen the tremendous effort of Egypt, Sharm el-Sheikh Authority, who worked tirelessly to welcome over 40,000 delegates who checked in Sharm el-Sheikh over the past 2 weeks. The hotel and tourist facilities in Sharm el-Sheikh offered first-class services to our guests: accommodation, transportation, meeting facilities, catering services, and recreation as well.
Yes. So, Dr. Abdul, the Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh was able in few months to be able to host this conference, the COP27, and to turn to a green city. Could you give us an idea about this?
Well, really, like we remember that Prime Minister Abdul visited Sharm el-Sheikh over like 10, 15 times in the first 3 months, to make sure that like services, like transportation, accommodation, food services, power supplies, now, and they're planning to become an eco-friendly, a green, like which is a green city, so it's power. And on the same note, like the Egyptian Tourist Promotion Authority started working with our guests in airports, escorted them to the hotels, the planned city tours, and even they had like friendly bike rides downtown, and they were able to make the guided tour to the museum of Sharm el-Sheikh, and enjoy festivals, art, and music, and there was lots of activities associated with the environmental impact on our planet by children, women, youth, as we have seen throughout the year.
Yes, so Dr. Abdul, also the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities have prepared a special program during the days of the conference in order to promote for tourism in Egypt. Could you give us also your comment and an idea about this program?
Yes, the ministry really planned, like a consolidated program 3 and 4, the convention, and throughout the convention itself. So, for example, there was, like the artifacts, like the dividends, like provide in Sharm el-Sheikh, there was Bedouin night and safari for the visitors, and there was, like art festivals, like by the women and young children, and there was tours, like which is going to be conducted through the convention, to, like the Southern Sinai. And even some visitors will go to St. Catherine and go the holistic approach to Egypt and this system.
Yes, also Dr. Abdul, the very well organized conference by Egypt and especially by the Ministry of International Affairs here, Foreign Affairs here in Egypt, and the conference and with the president of the conference, the top diplomat, our Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri, the very well organized conference and the city that was able to receive more than 30,000 guests and participants, among them 120 from the world leaders. So what does this show to the world? What is the message that Egypt is sending to the world after organizing the very well organized, successful organization of this conference?
Well, really, like Egypt has been rewarded because visitors felt they are safe and secure, and they admire the Egyptian hospitality and how Egypt is standing to become eco-friendly and a green economy destination worldwide. So that's why we received, support, like moral, physical, and some financial institutions as well. So that's why Egypt is going to become the capital, like for climate change, like consideration for Egypt and for the whole continent of Africa.
Yes.
And tourist promotion media, on another note, like on a global scale, we highlighted Egypt's position as a must-see destination, for example, by the celebrated National Geographic TripAdvisor ranked Egypt as a top destination, and the British press recommended Egypt as a first-class winter resort for this year and next year as well.
So, Dr. Abdul Qader, Egypt, the land of civilization, and the land where the civilization where everything started in the world. We all know, and we all studied very well, that ancient Egyptians and the pharaohs were always doing everything very perfectly. And it comes out, every details, everything that they left shows how the Egyptians are, doing everything in a perfect way and very loyal to the work that they do. So by Egypt very well organizing this conference, is this a message for the whole world from the land of civilization and from the grandsons of the old Egyptians who are organizing this conference, the Egyptians nowadays? What's your comment on this?
Well, definitely yes, because, ancient Egyptian pharaonic civilization, they respected nature, like the use of solar power in their daily life. The Nile was, like the goddess fertility that makes the land rich and fertile. And they were, very keen, like how they handled the culture, crops, harvest, animals, birds, and even, everything around them, like textiles, and carbon metals and the construction of their houses. So this is still reflected in our life and appreciated by the world who read, study, and come and visit Egypt regularly. For example, the Islamic Organization, Culture, Science, Education, and UNESCO, they presented 50 initiatives, like managed by children at the Shami State to highlight children, women, like all of life in Egypt. Very careful about environment and keeping our planet safe and protected.
Yes. So, Doctor, also, what do we expect from this? This is today we start the second week of the COP27 conference taking place in Sharm el-Sheikh. What do we expect Egypt to be on the map of the tourism in the whole world?
Well, thank God, this, global conference is like one of the major conferences worldwide. And we remember, thank God, the statement of President Abdul made it so successful and productive for us and for the whole world as well. Remember, there was the previous ones in Scotland, in Paris, and they didn't receive such success and positive outcomes like the one we are conducting currently with support of the whole world and the United Nations organization. So really we're receiving more physical and financial support for us and for the continent of Africa. And this is going to create more events, meetings, incentives, convention, exhibitions to take place in Egypt, as Sharm el-Sheikh and other city destinations in Egypt, becoming a venue and a hub for conducting major and media conventions and conferences that we can accommodate 20, 30, 40,000 participants and delegates under one roof.
Yes. What would you say, Dr. Abdul Qader, to the role that was played also by the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities during this conference and the promotion that it made in order to attract the eyes of the whole world to Egypt?
Well, really, current Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, is conducting, a consolidated strategy to, look after our guests and visitors throughout their stay in Egypt, at the airport, at the hotel, when they conduct their itineraries in Cairo, in Cairo, Luxor, Aswan, Alexandria, and on the Red Sea Resort as well. And they are conducting a media promotion campaign. And the minister just came back from London, was joining the World Tourism World Travel Market, which is one of the top travel markets worldwide. And we had a strong delegation as well.
Yes.
So really look forward, inshallah, that we'll have a solid season in the year 2023.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Yehia Abdul Qader, Tourism Counselor. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. And with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this coverage of the COP27. I was in the company of my colleague Nermeen Abdurrahman. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.